all four of those flippers. The second difference she's showing up is going to be how they swim through the water. Now seals, very well done. Seals have smaller front flippers, and they use those front flippers for steering. Well, they get all the power from their hind flippers. They push them together, fan them out, move them side to side in a motion called sculling. This can allow seals to swim at a burst speed of 15 to 20 miles per hour. Well, sea lions, they're going to have really large and powerful front flippers about the size of a human arm. They're going to use those to swim at a burst speed of 20 to 25 miles per hour. She's doing incredible out there. Let's put those fins together for her. Very well done, Miss Coco. Now, the final difference between a seal and a sea lion are their ears. So seals, like Coco, have internal ears. So you're just going to see a small hole or bump about an inch behind their eyes. Well, sea lions, they're going to have little external ear flaps on their side of their head. Those are called external pinnae. Now, we hope with the help of Coco that you never confuse a seal or a sea lion again. Let's make a nice laugh for her. She did an awesome job out there. Very well done. Now, you are going to notice she's enjoying some of those ice cubes on the wall there. This is one of Coco's favorite forms of reinforcement. They don't actually drink the water in their pool because that's salt water, so it's just going to make them more thirsty. So instead, we can give them extra forms of hydration through things like ice cubes and Jello, which is just gelatin powder mixed with some water. But they actually get all the water they need for the fish that they eat. But you can enjoy Coco. She's actually eating some fish pops over there as well, which are just pieces of fish frozen in some ice. Those are another favorite. But this here is our next star. She also is a female harbor seal, but she's only 3 years old. Can you all make a nice laugh for Harper? Excellent job, Miss Harper. Very well done. Now, a lot of people may be wondering by now, how do you train your animals? And we use a technique called bridge and target training. The bridge is a clicker located on the trainer's left wrist. And you'll listen carefully, you might be able to hear some clicking sounds. That lets an animal know right in that moment they did a great job and a reward is coming soon. And a target just simply means to touch. As you can see there, Harper is touching or targeting the tip of her nose to that target pole. She's actually learning a new behavior here. The goal of this behavior is an applause behavior. So the goal is for her to bring her front flippers together, kind of like she's doing an applause. So right now we're using that target to hold her position by having the target on her nose. And then we're using touches on her front flippers to get that movement as an applause. So she'll see she's doing it right here. As she gets that movement, we'll click to let her know she's doing a great job. Very well done, Harper. So when we click that clicker, that lets her know that that was correct. Over time, we're going to fade that target away. We'll communicate doing that behavior with our signal, with our hands and our voices. We also use positive reinforcement when training our animals, and this means when they do something correct, they're going to get a big reward. Their primary reinforcers, all the fish they eat, but they get secondary reinforcers. You guys got the right answer. She did amazing out there. They do also get secondary reinforcers like we talked about, like that ice cube, Jello. They also enjoy toys or right down to a trusted trainer. And of course, your applause. So let's give Harper a big reward out there. She did amazing today. Very nicely done. Now, as Harper is finishing up, I do want to tell you all about a couple opportunities we're going to be offering right after our show. If you're interested in getting a little more up close and personal with some of our stars, we are offering a program. You can feed one of our animals or get a post photo with an animal. Now, if you're interested in either or both those programs, all you're going to do today is stay seated in the bleachers, and after the show, we'll come on the microphone and let you know how to sign up for those programs. Now, every single day at 1 o'clock, we also have a program called Flipper Friends and Family. Now, this is a half-hour-long, smaller group setting program where you go behind the scenes, learn everything there is to care for these animals, and come poolside and help train some of our animals. If you're interested in that, you can check out the Hershey-park website as well. Now, the next star you're going to get to meet, he's a California sea lion, and he's a special boy because he is a rescued animal. At a very young age, he's stranded off the coast of California. He was found really malnourished, dehydrated. It was clear he wasn't able to find food on his own. So he was really lucky though. He was taken into a local rescue center. They gave him around-the-clock care, nursed him back to health, and released him back out into the wild. but he's training for a second and then ultimately a third time. So at this point, he was deemed non-releasable. It was clear he just didn't have the skills necessary to survive in the wild on his own. But this is where zoos and aquariums can step in to give animals like him a forever home. And we are so happy to have him as part of our family. As you can see, he likes those ice cubes as well. But he also does our most important job, which is educating our audiences, just like you, about these amazing animals and the struggles they face in the wild. Without further ado, make it nice and loud for a 9-year-old male California sea lion, Ripley! Flippers. He has those big powerful front flippers and those ears on the side of his head. But play behavior is so important for animals of all ages, especially young animals. That's going to help them build the skills and reflexes that they need for later on in life. Through play, a young animal can learn about their environment, learn social skills, all increasing their strength and coordination. But training is our favorite form of play here, and training is important for